Now, some might say this is a bit of a risk at the moment, and they'll probably be right, but I have entered Italy as Italy manager. Here we go. Folks, welcome back. That's very high pitched, isn't it? Hello there, folks. Welcome back to Glory Hunter with a younger version of me, apparently. No, I am here on Italian duty, Italy duty, as I, of course, have taken that role. Hopefully you saw at the start of yesterday's episode, I did mention that. And I thought what we'd do is introduce ourselves to the team, although actually, I've already played a couple of games as Italy manager. A 2-0 victory over Romania saw us get underway in really good fashion before a 1-0 defeat to Turkey, which wasn't particularly good. Today then, Ireland and Romania, a double header in our group to hopefully qualify for the European Championships. You can see so far every single team has played twice and every team has won once and lost once. So yeah, it's even as things stand, and somehow we're top of that. Now I'm sure there's a few of you are thinking, why on earth have you gone to Italy over your home nation of England? Well, the long and short of it, viewers, Italy are just a better team, and a team that I think have got more depth when it comes to players that are coming through and players that are currently within this squad. There's some really talented players. Lots of them, of course, are like wonder kids that come through, the likes of Donnarumma and Tonali, Moise Kean, another one, the regen. Esposito is in there as well. Lots of players that we've used, like the likes of Vignato, are in the side. Batella, of course, that we had as well at Borussia Dortmund. Look, I just think this is the right choice. I think Italy have got a better chance at winning the Euros than England had, and part of that really was I felt like the strength in depth I had with England isn't quite there, and I do think we've got a slightly better strength in depth with Italy. Not just the players you can see on screen here, but some of the boys coming through, then the 21s and the 19s and the 20s. Like, there's a real hunger of players coming through at the moment, and then after a couple of years, 2028 will roll around, and some of those boys that are sort of 18, 19 now, of course, will be a couple of years older, and then be ready to go into this squad, ready for a European Championships, with the likes of Donnarumma being 29, coming into his prime. You've got the likes of, I mentioned Tonali before, he'll be like 28. So we're hitting sort of an Italian prime of players that I really want to get the best out of, and if we're going to be Italy manager, now is the time to do it. And of course, I'm not even mentioning players like, there's definitely a way to say this, the real GC I might go with for now, but yeah, you can see he is a real starlet of this side. Doesn't fit my current system, we'll come to that in a moment, but we've got a few systems in the works, and we've also got Zagrino, that we've mentioned a few times, has moved to Chelsea from Manchester United, so he's very, very good as well. So squad wise, I thought, what's worked when I was in Italy? And I've come to the conclusion it was the Inter tactic. So I've got a few options then, and this is what we're going to go with. I'm actually going to, this is going to seem strange, I'm going to change them up to complete forward on support. Moise Kean. Of course, this is what we used at Inter Milan. The three at the back with the wing backs, two in midfield, one in front with Esposito and Moise Kean. We played this tactic when one-on-ones, you might remember, football manager, weren't so good. I wonder now if the team will be slightly better. I've decided to make it more attacking. At that, with the strikers that we've got at our disposal, Esposito up front is an absolute powerhouse, quite similar to Diego at Arsenal, to be honest, so I'm expecting big things from him. And of course, Moise Kean, the regen. Just for up-to-date people there, I once said he was a regen. He's not a regen. Most of you have hopefully had that story by now. But you can see he's a real talent as well. Can play on the left-hand side, can play through the middle, and that's where he's going to play for me to begin with at Manchester City. The midfielders stay very, very strong, and I fancy our chances to, of course, top this group. You see the teams in it. Really, we should be top of it. The fact we lost to Turkey, there's one reason for that only, viewers, and I'll let you know what that is now. Who's the Turkish goalkeeper? That's right. The main man at Arsenal, Alper Aydin. Where is he? He's hiding. Also, Chiesa got injured, so that was annoying. Now, some of our stronger players are actually wide players, but I want to try a few different things with this Italian team. I've got to get to know them quickly and try them in different systems to see if we can get the best out of them. Of course, Inzaghi, the young, this is nice actually, I get to actually use a good version of him. Of course, he came through Inter in our very first season. He's played loads of games for them since then. One of their key players. Not a natural wing back, but I think he'll be fine there. I think he'll do a good enough job. So excited to see how he plays, as well as, of course, Lazzari on the other side. Lazzaro, for those that are interested, is Austrian, so we can't use him. I think he's Austrian. He's Austrian. I knew that. Okay then, Ireland is going to be the first game we're going to play against. I don't think, I'm thinking back now, in all my years of Football Manager, I don't think I've ever played against Ireland. So, top of the morning too, yeah, I've alienated everyone. Oh, my boy plays for them. Oh no, Paul Carr, who's actually been doing pretty well for Spurs this season. Got a couple of goals to his name. It's Paul Carr, everyone. He's the only regen in their side, which suggests they've not had a wealth of players come through. But oh no. Another name I reckon on the bench is Adam Ider, who was a young prospect at Norwich. He's gone to Cardiff and is doing okay at Cardiff. Troy Parrott, of course, plays for them as well. He's out on the right-hand side. I'm expecting us to win this. We're Italy, as the pitch is huge. Is the pitch that big? What on earth? All right, things are underway here in the Battle of the Eyes. As, yeah, again, I'm expecting to win. The pitch is massive. I want to see it in 2 dimensions. Is Connolly decent up front? He's average. Right, it's been 25 minutes, viewers, and this is the first you've seen as me as Italy manager. It's not been great. Oh, hello. The pitch is so long. Why is Italy's pitch this long? Do you know what? I've had a home game with Italy. The pitch wasn't this long. Have we given away a penalty? We've given away a penalty. Ireland have got a chance here to score early. Manning is going to step up and take it. I can barely see the goal, viewers. He's blazed it wide. I've enjoyed that more than I should. Now, England had no issues qualifying. I think there was a couple of draws in there. Not many defeats, must be said. But yeah, obviously that's happened now. We've come to Italy. We've already lost a game. We've got that out of the way to the best goalkeeper in the world. And now we're giving Ireland the runaround. We're not. This is terrible. Passionately say, boys, we've been the better team here. Go out there and do so. Now, I could change things dramatically. I've got another tactic changed here. The football genius tactic. Oh, come on then. Ignato's coming in. I'm going to bring on all the good players, basically. All right, Ignato comes on. Esposito's going to continue through the middle. Pellegrini's going to play slightly further forward. Tonali then. We should be fine. I've changed things. I've panicked because it's 0-0. We've already lost a game. We're on the ball, viewers. I'm just going to remove that one, I think, because we're shooting this way. As Pellegrini will go bigger. Tonali out to Inzaghi now. If he can put it into the centre, can he? He's been challenged big time. Esposito was at the front post. Didn't quite put it home. I just think man for man in lots of spaces, we're just better than England, and that will be proven, or England will win the Euros. We'll find out together. As things stand, every team is drawing. This could be the weirdest group ever. Corner, Tonali whipped in. Vignato at the front post, cleared away. Moise Keane's going to pick it up and hopefully put it back out wide. Although actually he's taking it himself. Moise Keane, can he get a ball into the centre? He's going for it. Referee, it's going to be a penalty surely. And Italy then with a chance. We've seen one penalty missed at this end. Moise Keane to put us 1-0 up. He's banged it in. Thank goodness for that. Italy 1, Ireland 0. And it's too early, Ben. It's too early. The penalty's good, very solid. As there we are then. Free kick. Pellegrini puts it into the back post and Bertella nearly gets the goal. Did I run you through the team before the game? I'm not sure I did. Completely new team, Ben. Run through the team. No, leave it. I might have done. I can't. Defensively, I think I might have done. They're forward here. I have to zoom out. I'm in control of the cameras here. Ferry cuts inside. Troy Parrott, big chance. I've never seen a pitch completely cover the whole screen. Again, we can't see. We'll just minimise it, viewers, so we can see the joys of the entire screen. As Paul Carr's ball in's very good. Oh, Donnarumma does brilliantly. Big chance that for Ireland. They're not done just yet. I'm actually going to make a change on the left-hand side. Oh, dearie me. There's just so many C's in such a short space of... We're going to bring him on. He's very good. No, really, he's absolutely exceptional. He's really good. He's at Milan. If I end up going back to Italy and he's still at Milan, yep, I'm for that. Esposito on a 6.4. Quiet game so far, so I'll see them on the bench. There's not long left to go. 86 minutes. It's time, viewers. Now, I've got one sub remaining, so I think we'll be okay. But when you've got a system like this, viewers, you've got to have this as an option. We're going Italian. Of course we are. And if there's ever a team to make this work, it's this team. Problem is, I can't make any more substitutions. I can't do it. Unbelievably, I can't do it. I've used all the subs. Flipping heck. I shouldn't have done it because I changed the system. I cocked it. Well, I think that we had the mentality. That was the key. It's 1-0 Italy. We win against Ireland. Good win, boys. Well done. And I am pleased, actually. Now, we're going to play the next one as well. Romania to come. Our journey with Italy is not done just yet. Now, I should say, I'm not going to show you every single game of these qualifiers. I just think we have to get to know the team a little bit so that when we come to use them in cup competitions later down the line, then they'll be familiar with you. But, yeah, I don't want to show every single qualifier and things like that because... it's not very interesting. I'm just going to say it out loud and honestly. But hopefully I'll do the business as expected and we'll qualify. If we don't qualify, then again, you won't really be affected. And of course, there'll be an episode later today where I update you on our situation with Arsenal. You may have been able to catch glimpses here and there of our situation. But yeah, we'll talk about that more later on. That's right, it's a double upload day. And you didn't have to do anything for it. I'm just giving it out. Now, I've beaten Romania before, so I'm hoping we're going to be able to beat them again. A little bit of squad rotation required, though. So the team for this one, Donnarumma will be in goal. Armini will be at right back for this one. Lilotti, it's very challenging. Romagnoli will be next to Inzaghi. We've got Riccardi and Berla in the centre. Zanilo is just going to play behind Esposito. Vignato one side, Moise Keane the other. Nah, forget Moise Keane. Get him back in. Don't worry about not being able to say his name, Ben. It'll be fine. Caccarelli? I mean, to be fair, I could say whatever I want. He's made up. So you could tell me how to say it, but he'll tell me different, I imagine. We've got a regen left back. Any good? No. Worth checking there, wasn't it? Bogdan Popper, of course, who's an Arsenal player, plays for Romania, but I don't think he's starting this one. He's currently having a loan spell over at Everton, for those that are interested. I couldn't see him there. We can bring back the league tape, because this is a regular-sized pitch in Romania. We can bring back the information on either side of the screen. As Inzaghi with a big chance. Oh, Radu makes a brilliant save. Again, another former player of ours. Lovely stuff. Ball to the back post. Inzaghi's going to put it back into the centre. It was just hitting it all over the shop, and Radu claims it eventually. This should be a big win for us, actually. We need this one, and everyone can just settle. Barella. It's been a while, mate, since the Inter days. I mean, some of you hopefully have been here since then, and you know exactly who we're talking about. As Esposito finds Vignato, beats his man. Vignato. Now, if he can perform like that for me at Arsenal, I'll be loving life. The boy that plays for both of the teams I manage with the goal, Esposito with the assist, and we take a 1-0 lead. This was nice, actually. Esposito just feeds it to him, beats his man. That's what I love about Vignato. He did it at Dortmund. He's done it for me at Arsenal on a few occasions. He's actually done it in between episodes as well for me. Keep it up, mate, please. Romania with a bit of possession. They're just knocking it round. It's been going on for ages. So if they score from the end of this will be that. You've not seen it all, because I was just hoping it wouldn't come to anything. That was a magnificent goal. There's about 25 passes in that. Luis Muntinu with the goal, and that ball from Hadji is absolutely fantastic, and the finish was pretty good as well. Look at that, so casual. Well, we're away in Romania. It doesn't matter if I'm away for Arsenal or away for Italy. I'm terrible away from home, apparently. Vignato, though, nabs in. Can we find ourselves a second goal in the game? Esposito, a little bit of time and space. Oh, and a composed, cultured finish makes it 2-1. We're back in the lead. Vignato again, pulling the strings, viewers. He's all action. As Vignato plays it forward to Esposito. It's the other way around for the first goal, and already I'm liking what I'm seeing. Defensively, we're not as strong as I thought we'd be, but then again, neither are England. Like, much better goalkeeper than England. The back two, a little bit contentious. Left back, Italy have definitely got it. Right back, we're maybe still searching for that player. As Esposito scored again, 3-1, and he's coming into form now. Lovely stuff. He's the talisman. He's the big dog when it comes to strikers. We've got some of the under-19s and 21s that are fantastic, but they're chasing him. He really is the star in the crown, viewers. The star doesn't go in the crown. The jewel goes in the crown. He's the star in the sky. Corner for Romania. That is surprising on lots of levels. Hadji with the assist, and Dennis Mann, who I seem to see a lot on FM this year, gets the goal. It's Romania 2, Italy 3. We're not even at half-time yet. We're just partying. Goals galore, viewers. I imagine he's the star in their crown. He's very good. So his name, Caccarelli? Missed. Caccarelli. Yeah, makes sense. Is it I bet it's Cesarelli. Cesarelli. Cesar? I bet it's that, isn't it? Cesarelli. Cesarelli. Yeah, now. With the Cesarelli. Yes, that's it. Right then, opportunities. Esposito. I mean, it's come straight after half time. So unexpected it was, viewers, that it would have been a shock to you there. It would have come out of you from nowhere. I'll be honest, the BBC News thing went off, and there's an update on coronavirus. So I was looking down, I looked back up, and basically we've scored immediately. Esposito with a finish. It's still going on, for those that are interested. Although I will say, if you're coming to me for news on this, then I worry about your news sources. Romania, I mean, are you joking? Right, it's 4-3. This was supposed to be just a nice little episode of Glory Hunter that we could all enjoy. And now look what's going on. The ball put in. He's headed. Donnarumma there should be ashamed of himself. Whipped in. Another big chance, is it? Is it going to be another goal? Esposito? It's bundled in somehow. It's fine. I mean, 8 goals, viewers, and we're not even done yet. I can feel it. Esposito, is that a hat-trick? I think that's a hat-trick. The ball's whipped in from this side, sort of headed away. Gigolotti puts it towards the goal, and then it's sort of slide-tackled in. I mean, he's been given that, which I think is outrageous. Highlight after the picking goal. We could be here forever, viewers. I mean, it wasn't really the right moment to do it last game. Didn't really have an impact, but with a lead at this point, I feel like it might be worth holding on to. But to be honest, they're forward again. Hadji, they just look at Romania. This is Romania. The way they pass the ball around is like Brazil from the late 70s. They've had another shot. We're in trouble here. Maybe the early 70s actually. It was the 70s. You know what I'm trying to say, viewers. As they're forward again, Bobic on that side. We're chasing down the best we can, but their ability to keep the ball is fantastic. They've had 48% possession. You don't think of Romania as a powerhouse of football, but they've been impressive. Free kick. Cesarelli puts it in. You've got to do it with the accent. I can't do it any other way. Caccarelli, I was calling him earlier. I mean, that was offensive. The game sort of ticked by here, viewers, and the lead has been kept, and I'm happy to just hands off. 4 goals it is, sorry, for Esposito. Not a hat-trick. Absolutely sensational. And the best part about that is all the goals were scored with even numbers. 34. 7. What am I okay? They ended with even. It's too late, Ben. You've said it out loud. I don't know. I can't say names, and I don't know the difference between odd and even numbers. I've learned a lot that I don't know a lot today. But there we are, a 5-3 victory, and I feel like we've definitely got to know about this Italy team is that Esposito is everything, really. The Chelsea man, we need him to do the business for us week in, week out. Absolutely sensational. And he's continuing to score goals for his country. Hopefully he can continue. I mentioned it before. I'm going to show you very quickly, actually. I think it's in the under-21s. There's a strike coming through. This guy, Viali, he could be, or Valea, this guy here could be, he could be the future. He's 20 at the moment. A couple of years' time, getting some games for Juventus, already on 70 grand a week. I tried to loan him as Arsenal manager. They weren't having it. But Giorgio there could be, Armani. I don't know. It just sounded like I just finished it. I don't know. That's going to bring us to the end, though, viewers. That was the Italian portion. Fixture-wise for Italy, if we take a quick look at what's to come then, Ireland and Turkey in the rest of these, it's the Nations League, isn't it? And then next season, we still don't know who the qualifying group will be for the Euros. I don't think it qualifies for this. I think this is a completely different thing. It's very confusing. It's just to remove friendlies, isn't it? But if you enjoyed this, please do drop a like on it. Want to see some more? I'll be back later on with Love With Care. If we're until next time, I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye. 5-3. God, I love even numbers.